I know it's been a while, but we're going to continue on talking about the fronts. We had warm and cold front. Okay, two air masses collide, and the one that does the pushing is the one we call it. So a warm and a cold collide, and the warm pushes. We have a warm front, a warm and cold collide, and the cold pushes. We have a cold front. Well, now we have stationary front. So we're just going to kind of continue on with fronts. So go ahead and write this down. Stationary front. A cold air mass meets a warm air mass, and they don't move. So two air masses meet, a cold and a warm, and basically they're pretty even matched. Neither one does the pushing. They just kind of sit there. So they collide, and neither one wins. It can bring precipitation, but doesn't have to. Reminder, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause. All right, now, you don't need to write anything. I would maybe put this little symbol here. You see the blue triangles with the red half circles. Write that in somewhere by stationary front. Now, if we have a stationary front, and it does produce rain, it's going to rain for a long time. So if we have a warm and a cold collide and it starts raining, well, if it doesn't go anywhere, then it's just going to basically just keep dumping rain on us. It's going to last a long time until that front eventually moves. So we have warm, we have cold, now we have stationary front. And the last one, occluded. Two cold air masses meet and form warm air upward. So two cold air masses meet and push warm air upward. And this can cause crazy thunderstorms, tornadoes, crazy stuff. And you better get the occluded symbol there. The blue triangles and the red half circles are on the same side. So there's a good chance on your test I will ask you those symbols. All right, now pressure systems. Remember atmospheric pressure, a barometer is going to measure that. I would write this down. High pressure usually means clear weather. It means we are in the center of an air mass. It might be warm air, it might be cold air, but we are in the center of an air mass. High pressure usually means clear skies. So it doesn't necessarily mean nice warm weather. Okay, we had some days over Christmas break where it was high pressure. It was clear out. It was still cold, but it was clear out. So high pressure, good. Low pressure, usually it means we're cloudy, maybe rainy, gloomy. Okay, we've had a couple days of low pressure with fogginess. Usually means we're at a front where two air masses are meeting. So low pressure is usually bringing cloudy, poor weather. High pressure is usually good weather.
Thank you.
A couple more terms, isobars, lines that show pressure changes. Maybe you've seen a map like this. A lot of times you see these type of maps in like geography or social studies, where they have like elevation or population density. Well, it's kind of the same thing, but with pressure. Isobar shows pressure changes. A barometer measures pressure, while an isobar shows the pressure on a map. And then an isotherm, lines that show temperature changes. So you've probably seen a map like this before. Kind of the same thing. Maybe it's by colors, maybe it's by lines. Isotherm, a thermometer, measures temperature. Isotherms show temperature. Maybe seen one like this instead. That is all.